Are you looking for a super fun and exciting farm where you can gain anywhere from 6 to 8 levels in 4.5 minutes, while also having the ability to max out your active modifiers and even max out your expertise? Well, you came to the right place, because all you got to do is bring your sleeping bag and tent and come farm at Kinley College, where fun goes to die. If you're playing solo, well, good luck with your sanity, because you're definitely going to want to do this farm with your friends. That way at least you have somebody to talk to. But hey, like I said, you're going to get anywhere from 6 to 8 levels solo and anywhere from 10 to 12 in a party.
Did I just respawn again?
What's going on, Dags? If you're new to the channel, welcome to Again Gaming. I'm your host, Nox. My favorite thing to do is respawn, and it's not because I'm good. And today it's going to be because I lost my sanity and I'm willingly going to go do Kinley College. Yay. And before we get into it, no, this is not a glitch or an exploit. We are just playing Kinley College as it was made. That's like people like to run certain missions on loop or whatever, or doing certain control points on loop. All we're doing is a section at Kinley College on loop. It's the same thing as everybody who likes to do the boss floor farming at the summit as well. And all I'm doing in this guide and putting out this video is only showing you the things that are going to make this farm efficient and fast. And I would only recommend doing this farm if you need shade levels and if you're working on your proficiency, because this right here is going to be the best way for you to gain proficiency and expertise. And if you're under shade level 1000, this is a great way to get yourself to shade level 1000 and fully unlock your watch. But what I like to do is I'll host the game where I'll invite people who need to level up their proficiency or gain levels, and I'll do all the killing and stuff like that while everybody else focuses on being in their inventory, equipping their weapons, their gear, their skills that they need proficiency in, and also opening up all the caches that they're going to earn. And there isn't really too much to this farm, so just follow along. And if you got any questions, drop a comment below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. And if you got any cool tips or tricks, definitely share with the community. And if you're looking for people to do this farm with, I do have a Discord community where I have a dedicated section for Kinley College farming. And if you're interested, the link's in the bio. And when it comes to the loadout, it doesn't really matter what you run. Well, I'll cover that a little bit later on in the video. Alrighty, let's get right into it, Dags. So for this, you're going to have to do it on story mode. If you look right here at the mastery modifier, it's called dead drop. It's only available on normal, hard, and challenging. And what this does is when you kill an enemy, they pretty much drop a grenade. And this is what's going to speed up the farm really fast. And the way that we turn it on is just put it on any of the difficulties that have it. We're going to run inside the building and start it. Open up the map, hover over it. And then we're going to put it back to story mode. And now even though we're on story mode, the dead drop is going to stick. So we're going to run inside right here. Interact with the echo. And also, it doesn't matter what build you run. You can run whatever. And then we're going to switch over to the Oxidizer build right before we start the part that needs it. The first key is right here.
Chance we're looking for a body. And this is a recovery,
run down this way to get the second key.
Hardware key detected nearby.
Second key acquired. The original farm used to be right here, but they changed it up. Now they spawn everywhere, so but yeah, anyways, run over here. They got an ammo box if you need it. Same thing, we just have to fight our way through this part. Alright, now we're going to swap over to our Oxidizer build. We run over here, and this part you're going to want to go quick, because as soon as you run in, you're going to have a timer where you have to interact with the terminals. Then at the same time, the enemy's going to start spawning, so you want to make sure you do this part as fast as possible. If you're solo, there's going to be 3. You can follow the route that I'm following. And if you're playing in a group, there's going to be a couple terminals. They're going to be around this wall over here on the bottom and top. Just coordinate with your teammates which one's going to get which terminal. Get this one. This one. You want to get up here as fast as possible that we could start shooting oxidizers before you get the last one. I'll run over here. And I shoot them right here. Oops. That way it's going to hit the ones on the bottom and it's going to hit the ones at the top at the same time. You don't want to go too forward, because if you go too forward, they're going to start spawning in random spots. And this is it. This is the farm. At the 3-minute mark, there is going to be a chonga, so you got to watch out for that. Chonga is going to come out right here. So what you can do is start shooting your oxidizers here. Chonga's dead. That's it. That's pretty much it. That's the hardest part about this farm. And they come out this door down here and this door up there. You just keep shooting it. Then you can break down your turret afterwards if you want and take out your oxidizer. And what the oxidizer is going to do is going to give you more damage to your, or not the oxidizer, the artificial hive is going to give you more damage. But you don't have to drop it. You can just keep it on your body, and then every 10 seconds, it's going to boost your oxidizer. That's pretty much it. You could look away from the screen because the frame rates are going to get really shitty. You know, shoot a couple every so often to help fight the frame rate drops. Run around. But yeah, literally where I'm standing, this is as far as you want to go. If I go one more step forward, they're going to start spawning out of different doors. So this is literally as close as you want to get. And the closer you are, the easier it is to arc the oxidizers to the spot right here. Yeah, so around when there's like a minute left, that's when the frame rates really like to drop down a little bit. Get the memory leaking over. And it becomes kind of annoying to try to aim your oxidizer. You see, like, I'm over aiming it. Gotta see how many levels I get though from one run, including the ×2 XP. Probably gonna be like 11, 12 levels if everything's still working the same. And we're done. All right. So here you could go pick up your loot if you want to. Take yourself out with an oxidizer, grenade yourself. Yeah, this is really good if you're looking for your proficiency. Equip some stuff, equip your weapons. You could equip 2 primary, secondaries, sidearm, get proficiency in that. You could equip like 3 items, 3 gear pieces to get proficiency. You could equip your secondary skill. You could work on your specializations as well, proficiencies on those. No, so you don't even need that. So I got 380 multi-kill. So that's 4 million extra XP I got for multi-kill. Then I got 136 survivor bonus XP. So that's another 136k. We got 14 levels from that run. In all actuality, I only got 7 levels. Because right now, for the first 15 levels, you get ×2 XP. So pretty much 2 levels. And we're done. So the reason why we stand here is because if you go too close, like if I move up here, or if you want to stay up here, and you move up to like this railing right here, there's 2 bathroom doors back there, and they'll come out of that door because we're going to be too close to these 2 doors that they come out of, that you want them to come out of. And the reason why we stand down there is because I'm shooting the oxidizer. We're going to land it like right here. And this oxidizer is going to kill them. And then if you run upstairs, one oxidizer is going to hit both of the doors. Then these are the 2 bathroom doors I'm talking about where they'll come out of if you get too close. It's the multi-kills is where you get a lot of your experience from. So I got 372, so that's additional, you know, 2.2 million XP. Then I got 108 survivor bonuses, so additional 100k XP. another 7 levels I just gained. So I'm getting about 7 levels a run. I did 2 runs. I almost went from level 1 to level 5. The advanced material works good too with the active modifier because it's going to overcharge your specialization skill. So the specialization skill for this loadout is going to be the artificial hive because we got the technician one. So when it's overcharged, it's going to give us an additional 100% efficiency, and then it's going to give us 10 more seconds for our skill refresh. You see it going up as I'm standing here. Like you can see it just shooting up. I'm hitting for like about 338,000 per tick. Ain't the highest. It ain't horrible though. And those dead drop grenades are hitting for 253 million. And that's what's literally killing everything. You just gotta kill one red bar, and that red bar is gonna kill everybody else. Alright, that's maxed out, so equip something else. And that's how fast you can level up your active modifiers. In the middle of a run, you can swap them out to something else. 370,000 kill confirms, so additional 2.55 million XP I got. That's literally almost 4 levels of just bonus XP. I got 8 levels that time because I started at 746. Now I'm at 484, so that's 8 levels worth of XP I just got. So for this loadout, I'm gonna go with the technician specialization to give us access to the artificial hive, and the artificial hive is going to boost our chem launcher. It's going to give us more damage for oxidizer, skill cooldown, and all that good stuff. Then for the primary, secondary, sidearm, it does not matter what you put here. We're not going to have these guns in our hands, so you can equip whatever you want. And if you're working for your proficiency to level up your expertise, you could equip stuff that you need proficiency in these slots. And then for the loadout, the only thing that really matters for this type of farm for Kinley College on story mode is skill duration. You won't need as much skill damage and all that stuff. You just want skill duration. That's why I got the 3-piece of the Wavenware because it's going to give me 45 skill duration. And then I got the 2-piece of the Shiny Monkey because it's going to give me that 15% skill duration. And that 5% skill efficiency is going to include skill damage, skill duration, skill haste. So that's going to all boost the damage and the efficiency of our Oxidizer, having the skill efficiency. And that is why I have the Momentum Backpack, because of the short-term, long-term buffs, both giving skill efficiency for a total of 60% for this loadout. And that's going to be an additional 60% skill damage, 60% skill duration, and 60% skill haste. And that's all going to boost the damage of our Oxidizer. Because the longer the Oxidizer stays underground, the less you have to spam it. And you don't want to spam too many Oxidizers because you're going to kill your frame rates doing this farm. That's why I prefer to have skill duration. Plus, we're playing this on story mode. You have to do this farm on story mode to work like this. And enemies in story mode are very squishy. You have a bunch of red bars and purple bars. I don't think any elites come out except for the Chunga. That's why I say you don't need that much damage. I do have expertise 30 in my Oxidizer, so it makes this loadout a little bit easier to manage, but you might need more damage. Skilled is going to be important for this loadout because you want that chance to reset your cooldowns, and because we're going to be killing so many enemies, this is going to proc multiple times. There will be times where this won't proc for a while. It's not common, but it is possible. I did have it sometimes where it did not proc at all for a couple of waves, and I'm just sitting there waiting for my Oxidizer to come off cooldown. I wouldn't sweat it. This farm is pretty simple, and you just got to figure out what works for you, and then how many gear pieces you can equip and not equip if you're working on your proficiency to get away with this farm. So just try different things. If it works, guess what? It works. Alright, that's the farm, that's the guide, that's the build. The build doesn't matter. As long as it works, it works. Let me know what you guys think, and if this is a farm that you guys enjoy doing and what you would do to make it funner, or if you got any other cool positioning or tips or tricks to share with the community, please do. That's all for now. If you made it this far, make sure to like the video, drop a comment below, and if you're not yet subscribed, you know what to do. It helps out the channel. So happy farming, as much happiness and fun that you can have at Kinley College, I guess. Yeah, go clap them cheeks.